I don't think they can hear me.
I said if there was a tool that would drive a stake right through the heart of racism, would you use it? I'm a good sound system. My name's Ted Vale. I've been a racist all my life. I was dying of spiritual starvation. I found myself in that guy's church. I don't have time to tell you the whole story, but I sat in the back of that church trying to be inconspicuous. It wasn't working. I was criticizing everything I saw, but I was spiritually starved for what was going on there. I saw a woman pick up her child. She kissed her child, and I said to myself, my goodness. I nudged my wife. I said, Carol, do you see that? That black woman kissed her child. It never occurred to me black people love their children. It never occurred to me black people love their children. Tumblr started going over my head. If she loves her kid, she's going to need a place to put that kid to sleep tonight. If she needs a place to put her to sleep, she's going to need a good job. If she needs a good job, she's going to need a car. If she needs a good car, she's going to need a roof over her head, clothes to wear, vacation down the Gulf of Mexico. And the things that she needed started sounding very white to me. She needed and wanted the same stuff I do. I wanted a nicer car. I wanted to go to the beach. I wanted a decent house, a decent job. And doggone, there was a black lady kissing her child. She must want the same stuff. I know you're thinking, you're giving racism a bad name, Ted, and I know it. I'm probably the dumbest racist I've ever met. But I am a racist. I'm walking my way out of racism with the help of the Lord, but I promise you, it is a struggle every day. What do we do next, people? This is a wonderful day we've had here. Wonderful day, but what do you do next? I went up to Ohio, and I was telling Larry, big fat black guy, smokes a big nasty cigar, about what God was doing with me in Alabama for racism. He said, Ted, black folks don't want nothing to do with white folks, and white folks don't want nothing to do with black folks. And I said, Larry, I'm going to change the world. You watch. I got back in my 18-wheeler. I'm pulling away from the loading dock, and I'm banging my head. This is a toupee, by the way, not a hat. I'm banging my head saying, how can I change the world? The Lord said, Ted, you can't change the world. That's my job. This is a big job. You can't change the world, but you can and you must change your world. I said, what's that mean? How do you change your world? How can you change your world? How can you change your world? I'm a bus driver. I make $250 a week. How can I change my world? You can and you must. As a racist, I'll tell you something. When we tell our little jokes about colored folks, we look around, make sure ain't nobody listening, and then we tell our little joke. Well, what if you just said, wait a minute, you're not going to tell that joke around me? Whoa! I'm a bus driver and half brain surgeon. Just stop it. It's not tricky. Is it easy? No, but it is simple. Many of you have a tri-pack covenant you were handed at the door. I don't know how many are out there. I have a website coming online, tedvale.wordpress.com. You'll be able to download one from there if you don't have one. I started studying out this concept of stopping racism. I asked myself, what did I do at Kyle's church here? Well, I went to people's houses for dinner. I stopped using that nasty word. I went to their church, people. I did some things that I'd never done before. And I got to know them as people. Wasn't that tough?
Thank you, Lord.
You walk with them, sit down, bounce their baby on your knee, and it's hard to hate them. It is. I was sitting in the house, you don't have time to applaud me. Don't applaud me. Stop it. That's childish. This is work, people. I'm looking for heroes and I'm looking for warriors. Heroes and warriors. If you were a coward, if you're double-minded, don't waste my time. Don't take one of my tri-pack covenants. It costs a lot of money to print these things up. I'm looking for heroes. I'm looking for soldiers.